Hello there, it's glad to have you join us on Engineering and You this week. It promises to be very exciting and educative as always. My name is Tunde Olaniro. The program is sponsored by Prince Engineer Yemisi Shilon, FNSC. And the objective of the program is to encourage young people, teenagers, adolescents, secondary school students to go into the field of engineering, because like I always say on this show, so go the engineer, so go the nation. If a nation is going to develop, then engineering is the way to go. And today is going to be very, very interactive as always, because there's a prize for you to win if you just get our question for the week, for the day rather, correctly. The question is a very simple question. It's a mathematics question, and it says, what is the value of x in the equation 2x plus 5 equals 11? That's it on your screen. So if you know the answer, just tell us if it's option A, B, C, or D. And if you can't, I'm sure you'll be able to get us via phone call. But if you can't, you can drop it on all the social media handles as displayed on your screen. And if you're correct, you get a prize courtesy of our sponsor, Prince Engineer Yemisi Shilon, FNSC. Very simple one, I must say. So I will take this very short break. When we return, our guest is seated, and I'll let you know who she is, what topic she'll be discussing, then we'll take it up from there. Don't go anywhere. Alright, we are glad to know that you are still there. And the program is Engineering and You, sponsored by Prince Engineer Yemisi Shilon, FNSC. My guest for today is Engineer Oluwatosin Doyisola Oshifeko, and she will be talking about a very interesting topic about STEM, actually. STEM, shaping the world and beyond during innovation and change. I'm curious about the topic, so I won't want to waste any of our time. First of all, let me say welcome to Engineering and You.
Thank you very much.
All right, so you can go ahead with your presentation, then we'll take it up from there.
Okay. Good evening, viewers at home. Thank you very much for having me. As you all know, science and technology has really transformed our world nowadays. So it has shaped the way we live, the way we work, and the way we communicate. Let's look into transportations, the use of smartphones. It has been science that has made all this possible for us. So the construction of skyscrapers and emerging technology in artificial intelligence. The impact of science is evident in every aspect of our daily lives. In the morning, when we move out of our house in the morning to doing our regular daily activities, it is basically science. Without science, all this won't be possible. So therefore, we like to encourage the youth out there to be in the STEM career, to study STEM career, so that they can be able to impact knowledge into the society. As our world continues to progress, the demand for intelligent, innovative, and problem-solving engineers and scientists will continue to increase. So this field has unlocked the future in several ways. So when I say innovation, innovation simply means that the introduction of new things, ideas, or ways of doing something different in the society. So when you want to pursue a career in the STEM field, STEM is not just about teaching mathematics and science. It helps to develop a skill set that changes the way we think, act, and feel. So providing STEM education, it helps us to shape the world we live in through the creation and development of new technologies that help improve and simplify our everyday lives. So what is STEM? STEM is just an acronym for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So when I say science, it simply means the foundation of STEM. It focuses on understanding the natural world through observations, experimentation, and analysis. So when we talk about technology, technologies apply scientific knowledge to create new tools and ideas and inventions into the society. So engineering is just like the bridge gap between the scientific discovery and practical applications of science. Engineers use their problem-solving skills to turn ideas into reality, while mathematics is the language of science and engineers. It provides the tools to analyze data, model systems, and make predictions. So before you can pursue these STEM careers, you need to ask yourself some personal reflective questions that you need to ask yourself before you can be sure that you want to do this. A normal junior school student or secondary school, the first question is ask yourself is, do you love to solve problems? Do you love mathematics? Do you love physics, biology, and chemistry? Are you curious to know more about bridges built over large bodies of water? Do you want to know how computer systems work? Are you a critical thinker? Most importantly, do you want to drive innovations and improve the standard of living? If you're able to answer like 1 or 2 questions here as a yes, then I will advise that you pursue a career in STEM. Why does STEM matter? STEM matters because it drives innovations and technological advancement. It helps to solve global challenges. In our everyday life, it is through STEM that you're able to predict the climate change, weather forecast. It's through STEM technology. So it improves the quality and standard of the lives that we live in. It gives better healthcare as well. So there are different ways that STEM matters in this world nowadays. Nowadays we can see the use of smartphones as well and the use of artificial intelligence. Those are the ways that we can see that STEM. So what are the career opportunities in STEM? STEMs are diversified into different careers. So it's not just based only on science, technology. Under science there are different careers, various careers in STEMs. We have the chemists, environmental scientists, etc. On technology as well, we have software developer, cybersecurity specialists, data analysts as well. Technology in STEM is really very important, and nowadays has really been helping a lot of youth, because sometimes you don't even need to go to university to study. You can just do it online. You can study all this software development, data sciences online. So what about engineering? You have civil engineers, you have electrical engineers, you have mechanical engineers and the likes. In mathematics as well, you can be an educator, you can be a programmer, you can be a data analyst. When I say a programmer does not mean that you just have to be coding and coding. You must be good in mathematics before you can be able to code as well. So why do you need to pursue a STEM career? Because it gives you the opportunity to innovate. It gives you the opportunity to innovate. It gives you the opportunity to make a change and difference in the society. It gives you financial rewards. In any STEM career that you find yourself into, it's like an high demand in the society, so you'll be paid. You'll be paid well for it. So it also empowers to make a positive impact in your community. When I say high demands, if you're in a STEM career, you don't need to, most of the time, you don't need to start searching around for jobs. All you need to do is just to get online, get a LinkedIn profile, and you see that jobs will come to you. Just receiving emails to come and work. And one of the good thing about it is you can work, it gives you flexibility of jobs. You can work remotely, you can work anywhere. It doesn't have to be like you wake up in the morning and go to an office, like you can work anywhere. So STEM careers make a lot of difference and help shaping our future. Like I said, why is the STEM so important? In the job market nowadays, fields are growing rapidly with many new jobs being created. A strong foundation in STEM can make you more competitive in the job industries. Critical thinking and problem solving. STEM education teaches you how to think critically, solve problems and analyze. As you can see here, we have several entry jobs for STEM majors. There's several jobs. It's not just on one particular, but you have different jobs. You can search it online and see in science, in technology, engineering, and mathematics. So you have empowered public. Yes, if you are in a STEM career, you cannot just be sitting around doing nothing. You have a basic understanding of STEM concepts. It's essential for making informed decisions about the world around you. These include things like understanding climate change, the safety of new technology. So STEM education is crucial for both individual success and societal progress. It equips you with the skills to land in demand jobs and think critically and solve problems and drive innovations that shapes the future. From understanding the world around you to contributing to its advancement, STEM empowers you to be a well-rounded and impactful member of the society. So what are the important STEM careers that you need to know? There's so many STEM careers, but there are ones that are so important that once you embark into it, you get well paid for it. We have the software developer. Those people are the designs, develop and test computer software systems. They are the ones that are in charge of your phone's applications, the games on your phone. Then we have data scientists. They collect, analyze, and interpret large sets of data to patterns on your other devices. And we have the biomedical engineers. The biomedical engineers, they are the ones that work in the hospital. So anywhere in this STEM career, you can actually work anywhere. Biomedical engineers work in the hospitals and help us to, back in the days where people go to the hospital to get tests for probably they are sick, and they will tell them that they should just do the lab test and come back in like some days for the results. But nowadays, biomedical engineers have created devices whereby you get the test result almost immediately, thereby helping you. So we have the civil engineer as well. They are the ones that build bridges. They build bridges across large bodies of waters. They build structures like skyscrapers, unlike the olden days where you just build one small building on a plot of land. But now you can manage a plot of land with skyscraper tall buildings. We have environmental engineers as well. They develop solutions to environmental problems. We have mechanical engineer. They design, they develop and test mechanical systems. We have electrical engineers, design and develop electrical systems, including power grids, communication networks, and electronic devices. And we have the chemical engineers. They develop and improve chemical processes used in a variety of industries. So if you have answered yes to all these questions that was showed before now, then what do you need to do to spark your interest in STEM? Because once you're interested in this STEM, you need to spark your interest so that you'll be able to do it more. You find the STEM in your hobbies. For example, now, do you love video games? You explore the Kondi and engineering in video games. You look into mechanical engineering and robotics. You find out that you like to play all these Lego games and all. Just look into mechanical engineering or robotics. Also, you can explore the real world application. STEM isn't just about abstract concepts. Look for examples of how STEM used in our everyday life, from the weather forecast to the design of your smartphone. Understand the practical applications of STEM can make it more interesting. Can get involved in STEM clubs, like in your secondary school, probably in the junior class. You have different STEM clubs, like we have the JET club, we have the STEM club. You can get involved in these. They will be able to assist you. They will give you more knowledge and more insight, be able to practicalize what you do. What do I mean by JET club? JET is just like an acronym for junior engineers, technicians, and scientists. It is a club designed to promote interest in science, so engineering and technology, by engaging the students in quiz, debates, and any other engineering courses, right from the basic class in the junior secondary school, same as the STEM club. So they just gather themselves together, they go out for excursions, they go to science colleges, for them to just have an insight and see other people that are already in the STEM system. So also, what does JET club do? That's what they do. They provide young people with better foundation in science and mathematics. JET club was created to provide children with an introduction to science, basically in Nigeria. So how also do you spark your interest in STEM? You read books and watch documentaries. There's a wealth of information available about STEM topics. So you dive into biographies of inspiring scientists that you know. You watch everything about them. You learn about people behind the science, can be motivating. Once you can see that these people, they are already there in the system, once you learn more about them, it can easily motivate you to want to pursue a career in STEM. You embrace the challenges. There is no thing in life that doesn't have challenge, but challenges not just that much. Just embrace the challenges and you begin to progress in the STEM career. STEM fields are the architects of our future, from medicine to sustainable energy. STEM is constantly pushing the boundaries of what is possible. So these advancements not only improve our quality, but it also connects us globally through powerful communication technologies. So there have been numerous successful STEM innovations that significantly impact every year's fields in life. So I would like to advise the youth out there to go for STEM careers, because choosing a career in STEM is more than just professional decision. It's like an interest, like something that you want to do. So whenever you find yourself in this career, it's not like something that will bore you or you get tired of it. It's something that will show more interest in it. So STEM fields are the driving forces behind technological advancements. So by embarking on a STEM career, you position yourself in a high demand in a society. Like I said earlier, you don't have to look for jobs, the jobs will look for you, and there's financial reward for it. You get paid. The most good part of it is that you enjoy job flexibility. That is, you can work from any part of the country, you can work from your house. You can work for companies outside Nigeria from your house, and you get paid in other currency. That's just the good part of it.
I'd like to say a big thank you to Engineer Shifeko. You have done a kind of justice to this topic. You made it look as if everybody should just go and venture into the field of STEM. But I'd like to ask you one or two things. First of all, I've always asked every female engineer that comes to this show. I remember when I was in school, mechanical engineering department, we had just we had 50 in the class, just one female. Now, and I think it's because of the myth about engineering as a profession, and the female engineering, you have to do dirty work, go to the field, slave in the sun. How do you speak to parents that have female that want to go into engineering, using yourself as an example?
Okay. The first thing about studying engineering for female child, because you have to be interested. That's just first. So once you're interested in something, you won't be feeling as if they're stressing you or something. There's not much stress in it. The thing about engineering is, it's not the engineer that will be carrying all those heavy loads on the road, or that will be suffering under the sun. Those are the works of engineering. As like a body. So we have the technologies, we have the craftsman, we have the workmen. The work of an engineer on the field, especially on field work, is not so stressful. What engineers do basically is they design, and they can easily design a more comfortable environment. They design, form ideas, and then they just show it to the technology. So it's only the technologies that will now go to the field to go and do the major part of the work. Engineers don't usually do that. Engineers don't stress themselves on the field. So I'm a girl now, you're seeing me now, do I look like someone that's stressed themselves on the field? No.
Alright, mathematics, I'm trying to quote you now. Mathematics is the language of STEM. Mathematics is one of the subjects for secondary school students that is more like a mountain, kind of. How is mathematics the language of STEM? And so how can it become easy for secondary school students?
Okay, to me mathematics is not tough, because that was my favorite subject when I was in school, and that was the subject I really get the highest mark. I remember when I was in secondary school, aside mathematics, we did further mathematics, and there was a time that I even scored. I was the only one that scored the highest. The teacher had to call me and be like, how did you do this? Did you bring it in? I was like, no, it's just, I must really love maths. One thing about mathematics is you have to have interest in it. It's not hard. It's not difficult. I believe it's the simplest in all the subjects compared to all this biology, chemistry, because mathematics will have an answer. You don't have to start reading bulky theories and putting it in your brain. It's either you get it right or get it wrong. And once you focus on it and you practice regularly, constant practice, it should be easier.
All right. To stir up your interest in engineering, you have to read books and watch documentaries.
Yes.
Now, the first part is the part that we need to improve upon, especially in the reading culture with this generation. Now, how do we do that? How do we ensure that reading culture that is fast becoming a thing of the past is reinstated?
Okay, as you all know that most of the youth of nowadays, they are usually fond of pressing phones.
Yeah.
Yes, so they can easily read on the internet. Reading on the internet cannot be boring to you, because you just see it as the way that you're just pressing your phone. Most of the time, personally, one of the major reasons I studied engineering was because I found that I love mathematics and physics. I don't love to calculate. I don't really like to be reading plenty bulky things. So once they just stay on the internet and they should read it, there is AI, artificial intelligence now. So they just click on something they want to read, and they can just make the AI to be speaking, and they can be doing other things. When the AI is talking and speaking into their ears, I'm sure they will get used to it. Like that, they will gain more knowledge. It doesn't have to be that they will just carry the book like this and be reading. Reading towards the internet will still help them also.
All right, and lastly, on the show, how does STEM improve the socio-economy of a country like Nigeria that is regarded as a third world country?
Okay. Like I said earlier, basically nowadays the need for scientists and engineers is increasing in the society. So if we have more people, more hands in this technological thing, of course, them can help Nigeria instead of people traveling out and looking for solutions. Here, the youth we have here, they are really, really brilliant youth, and they can easily help the socio-economic growth of Nigeria.
All right, thank you so much, Engineer Oluwatosin Oshifeko, for coming to Again and You today. And I'm sure you are also learning one or two things. As a matter of fact, I'm sure what will interest you in what you said is that you can work remotely, engineering is flexible, and also engineering is financially lucrative. I'm sure you heard that from her. Thank you so much for being there. Thank you to our sponsor, Prince Engineering Institution of FNSC, for doing this every week, bringing us to your viewing pleasure every week. So as we go, we have nobody answered our question. Hopefully, we'll get an answer to it on our social media handles. But for the question for the week says, if a bakery sells 250 loaves of bread at 2 naira each, how much does it make in total? That is the question on your screen. Those are the social media handles. You can please drop your answers in those places, and we can assure you that you are going to get a prize courtesy of our sponsor, Prince Engineering Institution of FNSC. And we have to go now. We have to go now. I want to say a big thank you to our sponsor, and a big thank you to you for staying glued to us, to watching us the past 20-25 minutes. Until next week, when we bring you another guest to discuss another topic like the one Engineer Oshifeko did today, we'll say a big thank you to you. Next week is another time. Bye-bye.